Good evening, everyone. I chose for discussion board number 6, question number 5, that asked, what are the unique copyright issues present in the corporate for-profit training sector? The reason that I chose this particular question is because I actually have worked in for-profit education for the last 10 years, and I get to hear a lot about how expensive for-profit institutes are, and they actually are. So it makes sense that copyright would fall under this, and it would be a big issue when it is used for profit for making money. So when I look at this, I looked at the Fair Use Act, and it talked about in Heller 2002 that the fair use just says that you can use brief excerpts of copyrighted material under certain circumstances. They can be quoted verbatim for purposes without receiving permission or payment to copyright holders. In 1989, also, I looked at Heller, and it talked about how all material, print, digital, whatever, fell under the copyright laws. When I look at for-profit institutes, they're held, I think, at a more accountable rate than maybe other people, nonprofits, schools, those kind of things, because they are actually making money, and especially for-profit education. They're already in a for-profit environment. So for them to take material, copyright it, distribute it, give it to someone else, and not have a license for it means that those publishers, the writers, the creators, they're all going to lose money. And so that is posing a big problem. Simonson, Smaldino, and Zazvik talked about those type of industries must have a licensing agreement. And typically those are going to be found in your librarians. So your librarians are going to be more apt to be able to copy information or know if you can use it within your Institute of Higher Learning. The reason for that being, again, is it's a financial issue. And if there's royalties, residual income, money that's not being received because someone has taken that information and actually copywriting it and going to make money from it, that is definitely against the law. One of the other sites that I looked at was Hoffman, and Hoffman talked about fair use in online education and web-based training. And what he said, making copies to use for profit is equivalent to stealing or not paying for a copyrighted item. But then you're sharing them, giving or distributing them, the information to others to use as they continue to make money also. So those who put in the hard work are now losing money. So that's why in for-profit institutes are having such a hard time or are held to higher standards than others, maybe because they're already making money, and it would not be fair to those who've done the hard work in the beginning. I'm going to flip this around so you can see my references. There they go. You all have a blessed evening and happy studying.